Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. Got another session with Bella. We're outside again, but this time we're gonna go for a bit of a walk. She's actually come a long way since she first got here, especially, but even from the last video, where there's a little bit more focus to me wanting to do the work, pay attention, some actual drive for the food. She's definitely motivated, always has been motivated by food, but when there's extra stuff going on, the drive for it starts to fall behind the drive for awareness, drive for kind of similar to our dog Bear, like security and comfort of the environment. It could be more for her that it's like curiosity and just not so much security, but a certainty, I guess, of sorts. It's hard to describe how she just wants to know what's going on and whatnot. So, without further ado, we'll do a quick little pre-flight check and then get going. Bella, let's go. Good. Yeah, there's the drive. Let's go. Good. Yes. Let's go. No. Let's go. Good. Yes. Bella, down. No. Down. No. Come on. Down. Yes. Good girl. Bella, Good. Down. No. Down. Yes. Good job. Let's go. Nope. Good. Let's go. Yes. Good. There's a little activity at the groomers. Dog's getting dropped off or picked up, which is adding a bit of a distraction, but actually, compared to how she usually does outside, she's doing much better. Nope, let's go. Good, Bella. Good, Bella. Let's go. Nope, let's go. Good. Yes. Now you can see right there how she's, and even now a little bit, creeping in front of me and like looking, wanting the food basically is what it is. She's positioning herself to the front, which is what she's kind of used to receiving food in basic obedience, which is something I actually appreciate out of her right now. Like, it's a clear sign that she is more focused on me, more focused on maybe getting food, as opposed to, oh, good girl, yes, as opposed to needing to know what's going on around her, wanting to smell the grass or check out who might have marked on a post, being concerned about the traffic going by or people in the parking lots. Like I said from the very beginning, because of those insecurities that are just kind of part of her personality, I've had to do a lot of leash work and walking early on. So obviously, this is not anywhere close to her first walk. And definitely not going to be anywhere close to some of the longer walks that we've already gone on with her. Just again, for the sake of time in the video and Kate's arm. Nope. Ooh. Bella. No, let's go. Kate's arm holding up the camera and the gimbal. We're gonna go for a bit of a shorter walk. But because I'm talking too much to you guys, nope, not enough to her, I'm losing a little bit of her focus. Hence, nose to the ground a bit more, creeping up ahead a little bit more, starting to drift over and cut me off a little bit. Good. Which I kind of want to let happen. So I can have a little bit of, nope, let's go, conversation. Now, she's really into, nope, let's go. Good. Nope, let's go. Bella, good. A smell of something, it could have been a squirrel. And just then she saw the squirrel. Good, Bella. Yes. Nope. We're not going that way. Good, Bella. Let's go. Nope. Let's go. Good. Yes. There's the squirrel. Yes. Nope. Let's go. Good. Yes. 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 Jogger up ahead. So obviously she's just focused, looking for more squirrels. Nope. But I'm not gonna falter, I'm not gonna say no. Just because she's looking off to the side and focused. I see a squirrel. Did she see it? Maybe not yet. But I'm not gonna say no just because she's looking and focused. There. Nope, let's go. Nope, let's go. Nope. Good. Yes. I'm gonna mark that no because I'm walking. She's attached to me. So she's gotta keep up. But in that last exchange there, if she were to be moving her feet while looking off at the squirrel, and for the most part keeping up with me, she wouldn't have gotten any no's or any corrections. Yes. Good, let's go. The other big thing in that last exchange, I kept walking. I made it relatively clear of what we should be doing compared to what she was doing. And it's very common for people to kind of stop and look at their dogs and watch and beg and or plead for them to start doing the right thing, but there's no communication from the handler to the dog of what that right thing might be. Yes. So, in this case, just walk. There can be some communication of let's go if we really get to a standstill. But most people just kind of stop and watch again. And that actually communicates to the dog to some extent of go ahead and stare, go ahead and chase, go ahead and whatever this thing that the human actually does not want the dog to do. Yes. Bella. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Now it's not going to be seen because we made the turn that we just did. This was the route that I took her on for her first walk, big walk, away from home instead of like up and down on the main road there, like you might often see us do on some of our social media posts for the dogs. So the first time after, or the next walk rather, after making the turn here and I wanted to keep going, she definitely was leaning to come down this way. Bella, nope, let's go. Hey, good, yes. And got a little anxious after I worked her through, like we're going straight, we're crossing the street, we're not turning. Nope. Got a little anxious and a little wigged out, and I took a little, nope, communication to work her through that. Come on. And then it was a lot of communication to help guide her through what was new, as we're just kind of going into a new space for her. Let's go. which is normal with almost all dogs. Bella, nope, let's go. Nope, let's go. Good. Yes. But it kind of was amplified to some extent with her because of that whole security thing. She very much, nope, Bella, let's go. Where'd that barking dog come from? Nope, let's go. Behind the fence. Nope, let's go. Good. Yes. Good. No. Let's go. Nope, Bella. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. But that right there was a dog that barked. I need to know. I need to see it. I don't even see it. So I'm trusting it's behind the fence. It's no longer barking. It's not rushing at us. So it's not really a concern. So I need her to get back into focusing with me. Nope. But this was kind of the idea. Yes. When I changed the route on her. It's like, no, we're supposed to do this. We're supposed to go the other way. That's what we did the last time, so that's what we got to do every time. No. Let's go. Bella. Good. So she, like all dogs, but no, let's go. This side, thank you. No, let's go, Bella. Good. Like all dogs, but she, to a higher degree, likes things to be structured, likes things to be somewhat repetitive. Bella, let's go. Predictable. Predictability, routine is comfortable. Yes, for dogs. I would say she is a dog that can be almost dependent on it. No, let's go. And so when things break the routine, she has a bit of a panic attack, a meltdown, which is definitely what we experienced in the first week, and still to an extent to this day at every pickup and drop off for the day train. But it's definitely improving because it's become the new routine that she's starting to appreciate. Good. Yes. Now, all the distraction that she's had before that dog even, and even to now, is because we haven't come this way in a little while, and she's got some catching up to do. No. Smelling, investigating, make sure it still fits the criteria of, no, what she remembered. Good, Bella. Yes. Let's go. So this is part of the idea, the concept, why I recommend not walking dogs in the beginning of the training process, and that when you do start walking, yes, you kind of keep it small. You go in little circles, you go back and forth, yes, as we tend to do up and down the pure road there. No. Good. Yes, only going a small stretch, back and forth, then we cross the first street and expand on that stretch, back and forth, and expand even further to the fire station here, back and forth, expand a little bit further in that loop that we just did. No. Good. Yes. A walk or two on this route, and then we expand even further, going downtown, crossing that street that I was talking about, instead of making the turn that we did. And it's just gradual, little by little. Good. Because it creates a routine, it creates a repetition in a familiar place, or you make a place become familiar. But if you go for the traditional walk out the front door and a whole loop around the neighborhood, yes, eventually it becomes familiar, but it just takes longer for the dog to fully appreciate it. Nope. And it's tougher for the handler to create, yes, a reward history, yes, Yes. Like that, of sorts. That, okay, in this place, we do work. Yes, I should learn and focus and appreciate, anticipate to an extent that I can get food if I pay attention to you. So I don't know if you noticed, I kind of lost it since I'm talking more and more. But when we turn that last corner there by the fire hydrant on this last straightaway, she very naturally at first, going into that tree, was giving me, yes, this kind of focus. When we make this turn here, compared to what she's giving me now, I would anticipate a little bit more focus just naturally given. No, let's go. Good. Obviously she made that turn by herself. No. Good. Good. Yes. Because she definitely knows her way back home from here. Good. But that's the point. We're doing familiar routes, small bite-sized pieces of the routes. Whoops. Yes. I lost the monitor or whatever for my microphone for a second there. But bite-sized pieces of the routes that we start to stack on top of each other. No. Wood. No. Wood. That way, the environment itself is less of a factor in causing stress. She's excited right now because no. Good. This space means squirrels. Yes. Good. Good. Hey. This wrapping around is just because the squirrels are on the other side as opposed to the desire for food from the beginning of the walk. Yes. And again, I don't care if she's focusing, I'll give her the yes. Because she's trying to stay out of my way while still being on the lookout for the squirrels. Let's go. Yes. She saw a car coming up the other street, which is why she paused and looked over there. Told her to let's go. She let it go and started moving. Got the yes. Good. But this stretch up and down the street, we've done a lot. So she's gonna be more natural to behaving in a way that we have practiced more with that back and forth, as in closer to my side. And yeah, we're on the way back, so she's more tired, but this was a really short walk. Our first activity with Bella today, so she's not really that tired. Yes. Yes. Good. She's walking better at my side at this point more because of the practice. Yes. I work her through that exploration, uncertainty, insecurity, curiosity, whatever it was that was driving her to focus on everything all around us. Work her through that to create this, and then we move on. As we move on to new space, work her through that scatterbrained kind of behavior looking all around until we get to this, and then we expand. But if you never quite work through that, like I was saying earlier, it just takes longer for the dogs. No. For most dogs anyways. Yes. To develop a stronger association to just letting the world be, walk with their handler like this, as opposed to this environment or the idea of a walk at all means exploration. I'm just gonna keep pulling to go check this out, to go check that out, to go mark over that. to chase this. Yes. Which is often what happens when people just focus on the stereotypical loop around the neighborhood from the very beginning. Good, let's go. Nope, good. Yes, kind of tricked her there. She was gonna keep going straight, obviously, because that was part of the pattern that we created in the very beginning. But I just didn't want her to cut me off on that corner. Good, Bella, let's go. Nope, let's go. Bella, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Good, 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 good. Yes. Dog in the parking lot across the street going to the vet. Good, Bella. Yes. So quick little moment of counter conditioning. Yes. Nope, let's go. Good, yes. Yes. Bella, let's go. Good, yes. Now ideally, each time I say yes, food appears, I want her to just take it. But obviously she was more focused on the other dog for the moment. Yes. The other dog is now inside. She's still kind of looking out for it. Yes, but because she can't see it, now yes is working a little bit. But even though I did say no that one time, in a sense of no, because she didn't take the food after the yes, as if yes were a command, I did immediately say let's go to give instruction of let's go, let's move, which in that case she did. If she hadn't, she would have gotten another no, and then a correction, a leash correction would have been more fair as opposed to just a no correction for not taking the food after the yes. Good. But
You should have said let's go.
I should have said let's go instead of the no at all in that moment. She wasn't doing anything wrong that truly deserved a no. She just didn't take the food because I wanted her to take the food. Effectively was what it is, and then I am human and therefore I spoke. It's basically what all that was. But it's very common. She's moving, so I can say something. No. Good. Say something about that to draw a line, draw a circle, just stay in my little bubble here, because I'm doing the boring adult thing of standing around talking and not moving and doing stuff. But either way, we want to reserve no's for when dogs make true actions, like a little bit of movement, maybe a bark. That's a whole nother story about the auditory things, the vocalizations that dogs will do and how valuable, how relevant it is to correct any of that. Especially the whining, we want to let that go for her. Good. Yes. But yes, we want to make all the corrections, and anytime we mark the no, something that's fair and easy for them to understand. I did something to deserve that, as opposed to I didn't do something to deserve that, if that makes sense. But yeah, all in all, walks are going very well with her. We actually just started covering this with their owners a little bit in the last private lesson. And hopefully this could be a little good reminder for them about that lesson, a good example of what it can start to look like as they get more comfortable with it. But also just a good, I guess, discussion on the topics involved in walking as I was yapping on. But I think that's it. So, as always, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you have any questions about anything, drop them in the comment section down below. And be sure to subscribe so you can keep up with us and everything that we've got going on. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. You ready, Bella? Let's go. Good girl.